Hello, TSB from TSB Tech here, and today I will be showing you how to install Pixel Experience on your Pocophone F1. So before installing anything or downloading anything, you need to have USB debugging and OEM unlocking enabled on your phone, and I will show you a little video here on how to do so.
Show you how to enable developer options on the following device. So at the very beginning, let's start by using your home screen. Then find and select the settings. From the list of settings, let's choose About Phone. Here you need to find the MIUI version right here, and let's tab a couple of times on this MIUI version. As you can see, you are now a developer, so you can go back, and right here you need to find and select the additional settings. And here you need to choose developer options. So here you've got the full list of developer features that you can use. For example, you can enable OEM unlocking and allow the bootloader to be unlocked. Let's just tab enable. You may also enable USB debugging by using that switcher, tab OK. Here you can also use other hidden features such as...
And also after enabling those two things over here, the other thing that you need to do is having your creating a Mi account and signing in your Mi account. You can make it on your phone or on your computer, it doesn't matter. After that, download the file in the video description, install Pixel Experience on Poco F1 or something like that. And in the extract the folder, and you should have two files over here, the Poco F1 tools and the readme file. So the readme files really just explains how everything is done, and I will explain in more details how to do the actions. So after you have put it on, you have enable USB debugging and OEM unlock on your phone, you can start by unlocking the bootloader by opening the Poco F1 utility tool and pressing on 1 and then enter. It will obviously unlock the bootloader. So first what will happen is a list of devices attached. Maybe there's something. If needed, press allow on your Poco F1 and then press space again. List of attached. The phone is gonna reboot in fast boot mode. Over here in the program Mi Unlock, what you need to do is click on agree, signing into your Mi account, and then simply press on unlock bootloader. You will see a warning message, but just ignore it, continue, and you don't need to mind that. The first time will not work. You need to wait 72 hours or less to unlock the bootloader on your Pocophone. So once this is done, or if you haven't unlocked the bootloader, just go back to the main screen and simply reboot the Pocophone with this command. Press on 4 and then enter. It will reboot the Pocophone. Right now I don't have any Pocophone, so I will just end the command over here. Okay, so after that, repress on unlock bootloader with Mi Flash Unlock, and then it will reopen this. Your phone should be in fast boot mode, signing to your Mi account, and then unlock the bootloader. When that is done, you have to reset up your phone. If not, simply enable USB debugging and OEM unlocking, and we can do the second part, installing TWRP recovery on the Pocophone F1. After you have reset it up the phone, simply press 2 and make sure that you have obviously USB debugging and OEM unlocking. Simply press 2. It will give you this. This option will erase your data. So simply press space. It will, if needed, please press allow on Poco F1. It will then send some files to make sure that everything works. It will reboot the phone into fast boot, and you need to wait until the phone is in fast boot mode. Simply press space. It will send the recovery image, TWRP. I don't have the Pocophone with me, so I will simply shut down fast boot. And then it will boot recovery TWRP. Again, I don't have the phone, so it won't do anything. So after that, you simply need to put disable force encryption on the Pocophone with the video right here.
Inside the TWRP, select the wipe option and choose a format data to format the data. Then go back to the home page and reboot back to recovery. Once it's back to a recovery here, select the mount option and make sure vendor and system partitions are mounted properly. Then choose install option from here and select a zip file and look for the file we just copied and flash it. And that's it. Once it's done, reboot again back to recovery. And again, last but not the least, go to the reboot option. This time choose a reboot to system. And that's it. Now you have successfully installed a TWRP recovery on your Pocophone F1. So from here you can flash any custom ROMs very easily. If you want to root, just flash the Magisk zip file. And that's it, and thanks for watching. This has been KSK so far. Peace.
And after you have installed the TWRP and done everything in it, simply press space, go over here, and then I think you can reboot to system, and or if you are already in system, press on 3 to install Pixel Experience. So this step will take a bit of time. Make sure that you have USB debugging enabled, and it will send some files, so the phone will stay open for a little bit of time. It will then reboot into recovery, in TWRP recovery, and then simply watch the video. So simply watch this short video.
Once you're inside the TWRP recovery, the first thing you should always do is just go and click on the wipe. And of course you can make a backup, but unfortunately the latest version of the TWRP official recovery don't support the Android restore process, and maybe in future it may gonna work, and for as of now, by the time of recording this video, it's not working. So you can also go ahead and back up the entire MIUI 10 ROM if you wanted to. So then go ahead and click on the wipe, and then you can click on the advanced wipe, and we are coming from the MIUI 10, right? So it's always recommended to wipe the data, the cache, as well as the Delwick, as well as the system partition. So select all of these partitions and don't select the internal storage. It's very, very important. All right, so just go ahead and select the first 4 partitions, which are very, very important. Just go ahead and swipe to wipe. So once you swipe to wipe, and you can see it's going to say successful, there are no errors at all, and which means we are good to go. Alright, so once you're done wiping up the data, so next thing what you're going to do is just go ahead and click on install button and select the ROM that you wanted to install. So most of the people make mistakes here. So what they eventually going to do is, after wiping up the data, so they're going to go to and select the ROM, and then they swipe to confirm flash and end up with this error. So what the hell is this error? It's called the error 7. The error 7 is the issue that it will gonna be erased if it didn't found any kind of compatible vendor on firmware files. Then it's gonna be throw up these errors. This is where the people got stuck, and in the comments are asking me, bro, I got the error 7, what should I do? Well, it's a pretty good fix, right? So the only thing that you can do is go ahead and download the latest vendor and firmware. Basically, as of now, by the time of recording this video, the 9.2.11 9.0 vendor firmware is the latest version, which is actually based on the developer ROM. So as I told you, most of the ROMs are actually based on the developer ROM. So if you are installing any custom ROM, it's always recommended first flash the vendor and firmware. It's very, very important. If you directly flash the Pixel ROM, and you end up getting the error 7 issues. So to fix that, just go ahead and first flash the vendor and firmware, the latest version. Just go ahead and swipe to confirm flash. If you're already on the developer ROM 9.2.11, so it will not going to be throw you any errors, directly going to be flash the ROM. So it should going to take a couple of minutes, so I will going to be wait for it. So once it's done, I will be right back with you guys. Right, so as you can see, it's almost done flashing or updating to the latest vendor and firmware. So you can see, then I'm going to go back to the home button. Then if I try to go ahead and install it, and then if I go ahead and select the custom ROM, any custom ROM, let's going to go ahead and select this Pixel Experience Rom 9.0. And then if I go to swipe to confirm flash, this time no errors. You're not going to be getting any errors. So it's going to successfully going to flash the Pixel Experience ROM. So it's very important. Always remember, if you're flashing any custom ROM, the first thing you need to do is check the latest vendor on firmware. So if it throws an error 7, try to update to the latest vendor on firmware. So always try to install any kind of a developer ROM vendor and firmware files first before the before any kind of a ROM. So it's very important. So as you can see, we are not getting any errors. It's actually flashing this ROM. So I will be right back with you guys once it's done. Alright guys, now you can see this successful message, and you can also install Google applications as well as the custom kernels. If you want to root, you can install the Magisk module if you want to. So we're flashing the Pixel ROM, so it doesn't require any kind of a Google applications because by default the Pixel ROM is bundled with the Google application. So anyway, once it's done, just gonna go click on the reboot system, and this should gonna be boot into the system, and trust me, and you will not gonna be end up getting any kind of a boot loops or any kind of a thing. So it will gonna be flashed successfully. So if you don't do a proper installation, so then you will gonna be stuck at the boot logo. So as you can see, it's actually showing the Google logo, and this should gonna take a couple of minutes. So sit back and relax. So once it's done, I will be right back with you guys.
After doing that, your phone should have Pixel Experience. Congratulations.